Millionaire Mindsetters, how y'all doing today? In this video, I'm gonna give you 11 things that might be holding you back from becoming successful. But first, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment on this video. I really appreciate that, Millionaire Mindsetters. Now, success comes on different levels. Now, let's take a person who fills out an application, gets the interview, and gets the job. Now, that's successful, right? Now, let's take that same person. He works at this job for 20, 30, 40 years. One day he retires, gets retirement. That's successful, right? Now, let's take this same person who gets the job and he saves up his money for 6 months to a year, starts his own business, and becomes very successful with his business and becomes financially free. Now that's a whole different kind of success, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So in this video, I'm gonna give you 11 things that might be holding you back from becoming successful. One of the first things that might be holding you back from becoming successful is not educating yourself. Yes, that is one of the most important things you have to do. Whatever it is that you are trying to do in this world, you have to educate yourself. Now, you can start by reading very empowering books. A lot of people, they don't like to read. You got to understand, they hide a lot of knowledge in books. That's where they hide the knowledge at. They scatter them out in millions of books out here because they know that people aren't going to just read all day long, so they scatter all that knowledge out. So you have to seek deeper insight by reading empowering books that resonate with you, that pertain to what you are chasing, what dream you are chasing. Another way is videos. There are lots of YouTube videos out here, once again, with scattered knowledge in all of these different videos, like this one, yes, scattered knowledge about, see, what you are doing, you are gathering all this knowledge up and you are putting your own spices on it and you're cooking up your own recipe. That's exactly what you're doing. So you have to read empowering books, watch empowering videos that will give you more knowledge, because knowledge is the key. You got to understand this. Knowledge empowers you to dream bigger. Your dreams get bigger. So the more that you educate yourself on what dream you're chasing, and the more that you get more knowledge on it, you will become successful. Now, the second thing that might be holding you back from becoming successful is overlooking the importance of persistence and consistency. You gotta look at it like this. If you're not persistent at what dream you're chasing, then it'll never happen. If you're not consistent, then that means you don't have enough work that you're trying to accumulate to become more successful, then it's not gonna work. Let's take a artist like a rapper or a singer. Let's take one rapper that makes one song, right? They make one song and that's it. Then you got another artist, a rapper or a singer, that does 1,000 songs. That rapper was persistent and very consistent at getting a body of work done. So now they have a catalog. You got to understand, the rapper or the singer that did one song versus the one that did 1,000 songs. Which one is going to be successful? Which one is going to be more successful at what they do? Yeah. We already know the one who did the 1,000. So you have to have consistency and be persistent when you are chasing your dream when it comes to being successful. Now, the third thing that might be holding you back from becoming successful is waiting for the right time. A lot of people, they just wait for the right time. When is the right time? I'm asking you. A lot of people, they sit on the sideline. And you know what I call these people? I call these people bench warmers. I call these people sideliners, because they're sitting on the sideline just watching the game. They're just sitting there looking at the players and they're saying, oh, one day I'm going to play that position. One day I'm going to get in there. I'm going to play that game one day. So you got to understand, if this is another thing that I call procrastination. When you're waiting for the right time, you are literally procrastinating. You gotta be ready to take the chance, the calculated risk. You can't be filled with fear. That's another thing. When you're waiting for the right time, that's another way to say that you have fear. False evidence appearing real. You have fear in you at the moment. So you're scared to just jump in and put yourself out there. That's exactly what that is. Stop procrastinating. Take the calculated risk that you need to take to become successful. Now, the fourth thing that people do that's holding them back from becoming successful is the need to be perfect. That's right. Everybody feels like they need to be perfect. You got to understand, a lot of the successful people out here that are very successful, financially successful in this world, they weren't perfect when they first started. They had to become perfect. Practice makes perfect. They kept on at it. When they got knocked down, they got back up again. They got knocked down, they got back up again. That's what you have to do. You can't expect yourself to be perfect in the beginning. You have to use that persistence, and that consistency, and you will become perfect in your own way. The people who you might think that are so perfect right now at what they do, they still see flaws in their own work. They still see room for improvement. We can't see it. So just make sure that you just know that you start from 0. And you will get to 10, you will get to 20, you will get to 100 one day. You know what I mean? Just stay persistent and consistent and realize that nothing is perfect in the beginning, but it will become perfect as long as you continue to chase your dream. Now, the fifth thing that might be holding you back from becoming successful, the fifth thing that people do that's holding them back from becoming successful is staying in their comfort zone. Staying in your comfort zone. You got to understand, if you stay in your comfort zone, you'll never become successful. You'll never become successful. Nope. You have to step out of your comfort zone to become successful. You have to take a leap of faith. You have to invite the possibility of success or failure. And you have to invite both of those possibilities with open arms. Because you got to understand, if you're a success the first time, man, more power to you. But if you fail, that is an opportunity to grow. That's an opportunity to learn and learn from the experience so that you can do it again and become successful at it as long as you keep doing it and staying consistent and persistent. You know what I mean? You will become successful. You definitely will become successful. And if you don't stop and you continue to chase your dream, you're going to get the reward in the end. A big reward, and that is success. Now, the sixth thing that might be holding you back from becoming successful, stop putting yourself down. You have to stop putting yourself down. Stop all that negative talk, that talk like, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, I can't do it. I don't think it's gonna get done. I don't think I'm gonna progress with this. You have to stop with the negative talk, because as long as you continue to put yourself down, you'll never make it. You'll never progress in life. You got to stop inviting negativity in your life. Start making things more positive. Start saying you can do it. Start saying I'm smart. I can do anything I want to. I can do it. You know, start with some very great positive talk, and you will definitely change your life and you will become successful. See, what you are doing, you are reprogramming your subconscious mind for success. Positive thoughts, positive thinking. That's exactly what you're doing. If you do this and you really stay consistent at this, you will change the way you think and you will become successful. Now, the seventh thing that you might be doing that's holding you back from success, that people are doing that's holding them back from success, is feeding into distractions. Yep, and one of the biggest distractions that can happen along your journey to success is listening to people. People's opinion. People always got something to say about something, especially when they're not doing anything successful. You know, and we live in a day today right now of social media. We live in a day where everything you post online, people are looking for likes. People are looking for shares. They're looking for comments from other people. They're looking for other people's opinion. They're looking for people's support. You know what I mean? So you have to get out of the habit of that. You have to get into leading down your own path. Forget what other people are saying and don't look for other people's, okay, yeah, that's a good job. Congratulations. Don't look for that. Just continue to be consistent and persistent. And you will definitely be successful. Now, another thing is jumping from task to task. See what's happening right here when you're trying to do this over here, you're trying to rap over here, you're trying to produce over here, you want to start doing online business over here, you want to do this. You're spreading yourself thin. You have to do what means the most to you. You have to follow your purpose, what you know and what you feel is your purpose. You have to kind of like stick to that one thing and make that work. Become very successful at that. Because once you become successful at that, you can feed everything else. You'll be making the money to fund this. You'll be able to start to do this business over here. You'll be able to do the different things because you became successful in this one area. I'm not saying just stick to one thing, you know, but kind of like do the most in this one area and make the other things your hobby for right now, you know, so you can become strong in this one area and you will become successful in all the areas of your life. So the eighth thing that you might be doing right now that's holding you back from becoming successful is neglecting your health. That is very, very important, millionaire mindsetters. You cannot neglect your health. You are the most important person in your life, aren't you? Yes, you are. Now, it's a lot of bad habits that you can be doing, like not eating right, not eating the right things, just putting all this junk food in your body, just constantly not being conscious on what's going in your body. Another thing is not exercising, not going to the gym, not keeping yourself in shape, running around overweight, gut, belly, whatever it is, just not healthy. It's not healthy for your blood pressure. It's not healthy for anything. You know, not getting enough sleep. That's very important to get a nice amount of sleep every night. See, if you don't eat right, exercise, get enough sleep, it will leave you mentally and physically exhausted. And then you won't be able to manifest. You won't have the energy to become successful. You won't even feel like getting out there to do it. You'll just be like, I don't feel like doing it today, because you don't have the energy mentally, you don't have the energy physically. So make sure that you do not neglect your health. That is one of the most important things that you have to pay attention to when you are becoming successful. And that is definitely one of the things that's holding you back from becoming successful. Now, the ninth thing that could be holding you back from becoming successful today, not having goals set. If you don't have any goals set, then what's the purpose of you doing anything? You got to understand this. A man without a plan, or a woman without a plan, means you plan to fail. This is exactly what it means. You have to have a plan. You have to have set goals on what you are trying to do. Like if you are a rapper or an artist, you have to say, you know what? This month I'm going to do 15 songs. You have to have those goals set. By the end of the year, I'm going to have 300 songs. See, once you set these goals, short-term goals and long-term goals, you are more likely to succeed and surpass what you imagined that you could even do. So you have to have goals set. A man without a plan means they plan to fail. A woman without a plan means you plan to fail. Remember that quote, and you will always be successful. Now, the 10th thing that could be holding you back from becoming successful is shifting the blame on somebody else. Yeah, a lot of people, when they're not successful, they'll start talking about something that their parents didn't do for them. They'll start talking about something that the schools didn't do for them. They didn't teach me right, or my parents didn't raise me right. My parents were broke. They didn't have anything. You know, when you are on the road to being successful, you have to learn to take responsibility and accountability for your life and everything that's going on right now in your life. What you want to point the finger at yourself. If you don't like where you're at right now, change it. Change what you're doing. Change the way you think. Change your life. Start making different moves, because the moves that you make today becomes the tomorrow you. Like what you're doing this year right now in 2023, if you start doing some successful things right now, making some successful moves, it will make your 2024 different. See, what you're doing is you're setting up your next year by making moves this year. So Take the blame off everybody else if you're not happy with your life right now, and blame yourself. Take accountability and responsibility on what's going on in your life right now. This is very important, and this is definitely one of the things that's holding you back from becoming successful. Now, the 11th thing that might be holding you back from becoming successful is seeking approval from others. You cannot seek approval from others. You don't need anybody's approval. Just do what you do and realize that you are on your own journey. They're on their own journey. They're on their own journey. You have your own path. You do not need anybody's approval. Most of the time, if you are seeking that was a big old B right there. Most of the time, if you are seeking somebody's approval, that person that you're seeking approval from is not even successful themselves. They're not even doing anything with themselves. So, and then don't even look online for anybody's approval, because people don't want to see you succeed and they're not succeeding. So stop looking for other people's approval. Even your parents, don't look for your parents' approval. Just do what let the universe guide you and do what the universe wants you to do. You'll know that by your intuition. You'll know that by your desires. You'll know that by the path that you're going down. You are aligning to your higher self. You're aligning to the better version of yourself. You got to understand this. So don't seek anybody's approval. Forget what people think. See, we are put on this planet to evolve. We are the caterpillar that will become the butterfly one day. You know what I mean? So evolve, become a better version of yourself every single day. Now, if this video resonated with you, don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to share this video, comment. I really, really, really appreciate that, Millionaire Mindsetters. Now, just follow these 11 things that I said that might be holding you back from becoming successful. You notice I said might, because I'm not trying to just say, hey, this is what's going on with you. Nope. I'm saying it might be holding you back from becoming successful. One of these things or all of these things. Just take note, whip out your highlighter, write it down, what might be holding you back from becoming successful, and change it. And do what you got to do, and you will become successful. You know what the kind of success I'm talking about, that financial freedom, that financial success. I really appreciate y'all coming to this video, Millionaire Mindsetters. I love y'all, and I'm about to get up out of here. I love y'all with all, with everything. Thank you for the support. Thank you for helping my video grow. Thank you for everything, Millionaire Mindsetters. Until the next video, peace, peace, and peace, Millionaire Mindsetters.